So in this second meditation, guided meditation, I'd like to offer an opportunity for all of us to take a moment to really sink into and become aware of all of the assistance that is pouring in from the heart of the universe and the source of love at all times, even in really challenging and difficult times. And I think it's really easy to forget that we are an expression of that love. We're not separate from it. And we can call on so many different aspects of this love that we are not separate from. It's almost like calling on parts of oneself, capital S. Evoking, you might say, angels, archetypes of power, sacred images, sacred words, beings within this vast and infinite body of existence and universe, consciousness, calling on these beings of light and love. Some people might even see it as the ancestors or people who have passed on before us, who are ahead of us in this caravan of time and behind us. It really takes a certain trust in the invisible, not just what we can see with these eyes, but what we can feel and sense. As interdimensional beings. You might call it prayer. Evoking archetypes of power and grace and love. Becoming open to the divine mother, the divine helpers, the divine beings, the ancestors, the angels. Becoming open, aware, attentive to divine assistance. No one way. There's no wrongdoing or right doing. There's no one way of, throughout time, right? Spiritual masters and traditions and religions, and there's a lot of scripts on how to, and those can be very useful and helpful. But right now, today, in this meditation, I'm hoping we can become very attentive in this moment and listen without expectation and agenda, but with faith and trust to that which wants to come in and lift up and light up and assist and soothe and comfort. Probably going to look different for each one of us. So remember, the wisdom within, your own mystical vision, you might say, is the guide, the wise teacher, the wise way shower. If there's a piece of the thought stream and the intellect that wants to, classify it as woo-woo and all of the stuff, it's okay. We're just going to allow that to be for right now and move on in spite of. So let's begin with a sense of the basic God is good, Source is good, the basic goodness, the goodness that's beyond goodness and badness. The love that's beyond conditions. And bring a sense of sincerity and humility, authenticity to this reality that we are human. And the limited vision of right, wrong, good, bad. Categories of meaning are limited by our intellect. And so we ask for greater vision of the heart, vision of wholeness, a vision of faith and trust in that which cannot be seen, but that which sees. An open-hearted sense, almost like being a kid again, where the magic and the wonder and the awe is still so very palpable. A time in our lives where we haven't become convinced that we know everything. And we're still in wonderment of, who am I? Where did I come from? How is life happening? What is this miracle of life? And from this place, beyond all of our knowingness, beyond everything being nailed down with a name and a purpose and a meaning, beyond, in the place of wonder, awe, sincerity, humility, and trust and faith in that which naturally moves harmoniously and wholly. We sincerely and humbly request and accept all assistance from all beings of light, love, harmony, beauty, and just in the body itself, feeling this sense of, it's almost like the most delicious, most comforting, most sweet elixir and sense of love pouring down, pouring down. You can feel it pouring in the top of the head and simultaneously rising up, permeating the moment permeating the experience. Be with me now. Bring me a vision of truth beyond limitation. We come in innocence and trustingness. With courage. The courage to become aware of the original love. We can bring our attention to the heart and whatever vision may be appearing, and it's okay if none is. It may be all sensation as we invite and evoke the angelic realms, the realms of the great beings, archangels, beings of power and love. But one may have a vision of the Divine Mother or some other sacred image that comes forward as a symbol of the wholeness and the love and the power that we are a part of, that we are an expression of. We are an expression of. It's almost as if we become an hollow reed, top to bottom, vertical dimension, top of the head, all the way down, 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 down the spinal column, out the perineum, this column, you might say, this changeless, formless, radiant core. Empty, empty, emptiness. And we sincerely, humbly, courageously stand up. stand up in this unknownness and this emptiness so that we may be filled. And in these times of transition, deep transformation, evolution, revolution, personal inward revolution, we can ask for help, we can ask for assistance, we can knock on the door. I am here, I am listening. I trust that harmony, wholeness, and original love are fundamental and essential to my being and all the beings that support truth, love, beauty, harmony, are naturally abundantly providing protection, paths to greater and greater awareness of the love that is. I can ask, I can knock on the door, I can become available to and as these providers of miracles, power, vision, harmony, something may come to mind, come to attention that is beyond your comfort zone or beyond your experience so far. A vision of, who knows, Christ, Buddha, the Divine Mother, the other symbols of truth and love, the Hindu pantheon, the Tibetan, maybe something brand new unique. It may show up as someone who has transitioned, someone who has moved on, or an archangel. Who knows? Who knows? A flower. An animal. We are not alone. The realms and dimensions of consciousness are vast and infinite. And in truth, all is one and all is whole, and what is in one is within the whole. And every piece of reality is a hologram. It's all right here, right now. Available and wanting to move towards greater and greater expressions of love. And we are that. And simultaneously we can evoke that within our humanity and our consciousness, in our minds, in our hearts. By simply asking and becoming available in an open, empty sort of way. To the miracles that are happening as life, right here and right now. The divine assistance. The beginnings that are in no way separate from the original beginning. Of let there be light. And so it is, and so we are. calling all expressions of light and love and beauty and harmony to part the clouds of my limited vision, my limited understanding, so that I may see the love and truth and actuality and originality of what is. We sincerely and humbly request this assistance here and now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you.